Excuse me.
You are excused.
Thank you. Tweet. Tweet. Poke video. Make sure volume's all the way off. Yes, it is.
And I'm looking at the stream so I can copy and paste the link to where it needs to go.
Thank you very much for that. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
And that doll is slightly terrifying, which you're not sharing your screen with.
Yes, I am.
No, not to me.
You should be able to see it. It does say that I'm sharing my screen with you.
I have to hit watch stream, don't I?
Yes.
Oof, that was a me slip up. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Good. Mumsy. Autocorrect. Again.
Nay, mums.
Anyways, hello everyone, and welcome. And thank you for joining me once again. So, before we got started, Crow and I were just discussing what the insides of our Dice Sesh characters' heads would look like oh, this is so and so's headspace, in case, God forbid, through methods unknown, the party has to go in there.
Right. Do you want to talk about Ava's headspace first, or do you want to talk about Tauros's?
Well, let's do Ava's first. Ava has a very organized and regimented headspace. Like, she knows exactly where everything is, where it should be, and where it's most likely ended up. If the party does ever have to go into Ava's head, good luck to them.
Yeah, good luck to them. Then you have Taurus's headspace. There are no walls, there are no floors, there is no ceiling, there's just a black void with floating axolotls.
Which, if you pick one up and squeeze it slightly, his thoughts come out of.
Or if you hold it up to your ear gently, you get to hear some of Taurus's thoughts. Whether they be good or bad, they are not labeled. They are just thought.
You find out what kind of thought it is when you pick it up.
Yeah, because at first it starts as whispers. You hold it up to your ear, you'll hear the whispers. If you squeeze it slightly, it will out loud say it.
Yeah, it's like a little squeeze toy with a voice box in it.
Yeah. However, there are glow in the dark axolotls. Those are his medical thoughts. The thoughts he needs to operate.
Those are the good idea brain cells.
You find one for every 100 axolotls you find.
Yep. But yeah, Ava, yeah, while it's very organized, there are parts of her brain that, if Ava's aware they're spelunking in her head, she would wildly prefer they did not go into. That being the parts of her brain where her insecurities live.
And again, well, with Taurus's insecurities, they're just there. You gotta find them. They look no different from any other thought.
Yeah. Ava keeps hers in a specific spot, just out of convenience. Like, if there's someplace else in my head, I don't have to think about them.
So basically, mentally sweeping up dirt and putting it under the rug. Like it
Yeah,
is not there if I don't see it.
it's not there if I don't see it, if I don't think about it.
Mumsy, not going to lie. Thought axolotls is a sentence I never expected this sentence, and I love it. Uh,
Yeah.
the reason I said the axolotls is look at those eyes. There's no brain cells, but they seem wise.
Yeah, just there is a thought process in there. Just good luck finding the brain cells that are powering it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Which is kind of like Crow. Kind of like Tauros.
Kind of like, I
I'm so
mean,
sorry.
some. I mean, some days, yeah, I am running on axolotls. That's what. Well, everyone else has gremlin brain. I have axolotl brain. It's going somewhere. Let's see. Let's spin the roulette wheel.
Yep. Now, the different bits of Ava's brain do have different, quote unquote, Avas running around in them. Note, this does not mean Ava has any kind of personality disorder or anything like that. It's just she compartmentalizes really, really well. The bits of Ava that keep watch over her insecurities is basically her as as a little kid.
Right. I still can't believe axolotls. One of the dumbest things I've ever come up with, but also one of the greatest. Like Tauros.
He's not the brightest of things, bless him, but he knows what he's doing. Yeah,
Even
Spyro's brain is a cluster. We don't go in there if we can help it.
Spyro's had some massive redemption emotions and trauma. I think Spyro have somewhat. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's just that's Spyro's brain. Are we gonna go in there? No.
We will not go in there unless we have to. Do we have to? No.
How much money on that Takis will grab any recording device he can get his hands on if they ever go into Ava's head? Probably yes.
Eh,
that
it's
is that is a sucker's bet.
and also maybe Tauros is mine too. Just like, but Takis would expect something like something goofy and silly, but then it just gets really dark. Just
then
like
he
okay.
then he finds one of the little insecurity axolotls. So it's like, oh dear.
Yeah, bless you.
God bless me.
Yes, that's what I said. Bless you.
You-
Congratulations. You now get the benefits of the bless spell.
Thank you. Ugh. Yeah.
For my Christmas presents. This is why you buy them early in November, like I did.
This is why I do like 95% of my gift shopping online.
And I don't do online. I prefer brick and mortar stores. There's just something about it.
Yeah, if I can, I'll go to like an actual store, but yeah. Tagus and Taurus's brain. What the bleep are these things? Picks one up, it says something. Oh, these are his thoughts. They look weird.
I think it'd be like, oh, these are his thoughts. Oh, these are his thoughts.
And nobody, under any circumstances, for any reason, wants to go spelunking in Jude's head.
Because we'll meet Phoenix there.
Yeah, because FedEx is in there. And none of us actually, like FedEx. We appreciate that he's useful.
Yeah, like this is how things are going with the party right now. I could say right now because it it's not spoilers for anything big,
Yeah.
but newsflash, no one really likes him here.
Your family has interesting holiday traditions.
Oh no. No, I mean fight Santa Claus for my presents. You have an arrangement. Is
that
it
is
bad?
that is a thing right there.
I feel like that would be in a Crowan Christmas. Fight Santa for the gifts. Earn them.
Just get your presents through victory. Ava, sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Hey,
Yoink.
well, for Tauros, Melton Christmas is probably very stereotypical Christmas. Like, okay, everyone, let's open the gifts, have your hot cocoa, and let's just celebrate being a family.
Yeah, Ava would not know what to do with that kind of holiday because, as has been implied and also stated, Ava does not exactly have a good relationship with her family.
And just like, hey, 1 year, Taurus's family invites the party over for Christmas, and they just see Taurus just like being very chill, very nice, while all of them are just like, oh, but this is with family, and then they realize, oh wait, no, Taurus has a good relationship with his parents. They don't hate him. They love him, and he loves them, and he just doesn't want to disappoint them.
Although sometimes he astounds them with his stupidity.
I believe Lava has talked about this. He astounded them by graduating. They prepared him for fail. Like,
And he did not.
like, little background knowledge. Merchant already had a position on the guards for him ready, just in case he failed his medical exam.
But he passed, to the astonishment of all.
Including himself.
It's like, how do you think you did? I don't know. You passed. I passed. I
I
passed.
passed! Yeah, exactly. It is like that.
Everything else. He what?
After the episode The Snap, I think I see why they don't like him. Yeah!
Yeah, nah. None of us. Okay, so pretty much everybody in the party kind of understands at this point. Okay, Jude did not go into that intending to beat the shit out of Tauros.
Right.
Jude was having what? Jude was having a PTSD.
Right, and Tauros knew something wasn't right, like right off the bat. Thank me for giving him for him being proficient in insight.
Yeah,
Because just like
everybody knew that lashing out at Tauros was not some physically, at least, lashing out was not something in Jude's standard behavior wheelhouse.
right, and
Yeah, pretty much everybody realized, okay, this isn't. Jude is not
normal.
entirely in control of himself at the moment.
Yes, like oh no.
Yeah, that's why if you listen to the fight, after like the first round or so, everybody was focused on either debuffs or trying to snap him out of it.
Right, and also how going into round two of the fight, Toro's called for backup.
It's like, help!
And you can't blame him for doing that.
Yeah, because yeah, the best way we can describe it is Jude did not think he was fighting Tauros.
Yeah, Jude thought he was fighting something much worse than Tauros.
Yeah. We have all forgiven Jude, but time will tell if Jude can forgive Jude.
And I believe one of the first people to really forgive Jude was actually Tauros.
It's like,
Which,
I forgive you, Jude. I literally tried to kill you.
yeah, which one lends into his himbo tendencies of just being pure sometimes. But also, again, him being like, that wasn't Jude. Like, that was something else. That was like Phoenix controlling Jude, who literally tried to sacrifice me.
Yeah, it's like Jude was not in a good state of mind.
Right.
Of course, the party fully intends to keep an eye on Jude to make sure that sort of thing doesn't happen again.
Right, because a Phoenix in control Jude is something I like to call dangerous.
Yeah, it's not a good time, and if it happens again, it can put everyone in danger, including Jude.
Right. And it's not because the party's babying Jude, it's out of pure safety.
Yeah, we love Jude, we like Jude around. There's just safety precautions we have to take for the rest of us.
Right.
Because we enjoy being alive.
And again, Tauros wasn't a big fan of just being referred to as a possible sacrifice to gods.
It's
Him being a
like
literal champion and priest of Farika.
it's like, hey, can we not?
Like, hey, I know sacrifices can be a big part of some gods, looking at you, Mogus, but can it not be me?
Me? See, yeah, first Cleo, Spyro's wife Cleo, would have to get to Meletis. Hmm.
Yeah,
Grab all mentioned parties and then figure out where the Christmas party is actually being held.
yeah, because despite, again, big dumb himbo, his parents live in the closest thing to rich a middle class person can get district.
His family lives in the nice part of town.
Right. While the bad part of town kidnapped Tauros.
When all they really could had to do was ask nicely. But we have to keep reminding ourselves desperate people are also stupid people.
Sometimes they're stupid.
Let me rephrase that. Desperate people don't necessarily think clearly all the time.
Yeah, desperate people do desperate things.
Yeah. I think Cadmus would really be the only one who is actively helpful in terms of tracking down the Tauros family Christmas party, because he's the one who probably knows where it is.
Yeah. Same thing with Tauros. The family probably told him, like, remember Tauros, we're meeting up at the family home.
Him, yes, mother.
Yeah. But there is one thing I have headcanon for Tauros and his mother and father. When Tauros is just like perfectly normal Tauros, he refers to them as, mother or father or mom and dad.
Yep.
However, if Tauros is under stress, it suddenly becomes ma and pa.
For reasons known only to God. And
Because,
Tauros.
yeah, the reason he just slips to ma and pa is because when he's panicked, he wants to get things out quickly. 2 letters in each.
Just as quickly as possible. A party might be something. Fireworks and frightened cards. Whee! But yeah, Ava at the holidays is just very sort of okay. I'm here. Um, just very sort of like if she's been invited to Toros's family's Christmas party, there's just very sort of I'm very first up, she'd have to be in the Evan disguise.
Yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, for Murdred's sake.
And for the sake of Ava's continued existence.
Right, because it would be the Evan disguise, but it it'd also be the Evan disguise where she's acting like a boy because I believe only Asterios knows that Ava's a girl.
Yeah, Asterios is the only one in that household who's been kind of roped in to the secret, as it were.
And he was just like, you know what, with how Theros is, fair.
Yeah. With also an element of, I won't tell my wife.
Yeah. A big
Long,
part of that.
long suffering sigh.
Yeah, because again, I love the comedic moments with Boros and his dad.
Because they are two peas in a pod.
Dumb pod sometimes. Because Toros don't go into other people's basement.
It's a murder basement, Dad.
Fire rats! Yes, son, he's a wizard. They have fire rat.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party trying wildly not to die.
Yeah, like in that moment, Toro still does have a bit of regret. He couldn't really help in that fight, but they also told him to go get help.
It's like, what do you need me to do? Back up.
And he was just like, okay, Dad's here. He can help. He could not help.
His dad. It's like, I'll get my dad. My dad can help him. 5 minutes later, oh god, my dad's useless.
Yeah, and Mom's out dealing with something probably. Great. I guess I'm just stuck here.
Why won't he tell her? Well, Ava's a Crowan. For
And
one.
and also thanks to Toros pretending that Takis was his wife or girlfriend, we learned that Mertrin is very protective of her little boy.
Yup. And Ava is a member. No, so let's see. Ava is a Crowan.
That's the worst part.
A Crowan military.
Hey, that's the second worst part.
And a Crowan military member who is also directly related to Akros's current ruler.
That's the worst part.
The only thing working in Ava's favor is that she's also the champion of Iroas. And even then, we don't know how long that will keep Ava alive.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It could keep Evan alive for a very long time. Just like, oh, yeah, Mom, he's a worshiper of Iroas. And she'd be like, oh, Iroas, I'm a war priestess of Iroas.
Evan, oh, I am very aware. Also, you frighten me.
Yeah, but what I love is just, I'm imagining Evan, quote unquote, standing in front of the door, just like terrified, knocking. Toros swings the door open, bear hug, swings Evan into the house. Just like, yeah, welcome to the Christmas party. Usually it's just the three of us, but hey,
Yes, and of course, poor Evan's just like,
yeah.
cue the awkwardness of, so, I have just one request. What's that? Can you please promise me your mother won't try to kill me in my sleep?
Evan, you're not staying the night. Plus, Mother wouldn't kill you in your sleep. That's dishonorable. She'd do it to your face.
That doesn't help.
If you don't break the law, she won't break bones.
Right. Right, right,
And
right, right, right.
plus, if you get in trouble, I get in trouble for bringing in a bad guest into our home. And when I get in trouble, I get dragged by the horn.
Right, 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 right.
And I believe that fully that my mother could just snap one off and stab me with them.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh yeah,
Spyro
probably.
attempted to dimension door to the party, just splats onto their floor.
Uh, Just falls through the ceiling. And Spyro's here. Wonderful.
At least he
I
didn't get
will.
lost along the way.
Yeah, just like Evan, could you be a good guest to cast mending on the ceiling? He just fell through. Ah, thank you, thank you.
Is he still alive?
If I say yes, will you go about like nothing happened?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, he's alive. Don't worry.
Okay. Do 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 do. Later.
Picks him up by the scruff of his neck. All right, Spyro, don't speak here.
What? Very concussed Spyro.
We know how you have a big fat mouth. Now, please, for our sake, don't use it. Mother wishes to have polite guest. You will be a polite guest.
Nod, 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 nod.
Now, Takis at the Christmas party would just be kind of awkward.
Because it depends on how far Takis is from Depression Vegetable.
And not just that, but also last time he was in his household, Toros's mother called him a
Woman of
called
ill
him
repute.
woman of ill repute. I was going to say the actual term, but I think I can bounce around YouTube censorship if I say harlot.
You might not, so we're just gonna go with woman of ill repute.
A woman.
Several scenarios about when and how Bertrand finds out Ava's a girl. That's potentially terrifying. For Ava, mostly.
Right. And
Tauros is just like, well, this is gonna happen eventually.
yeah, and one thing that Toros does fear when Merchant finds out Ava is a woman is the possibility of her thinking that Ava and Toros, seeing
Are
how
an
close they
item.
are, yeah, exactly. Are that he'd be like, no, no,
No,
mother,
mother.
that's not.
That's not what's happening here.
It's not what's happening here atomically. I don't think that'd work. Like, trying to take your maul through a needle hole.
Meanwhile, Ava would quietly have the face best described as someone, anyone, anywhere. Please kill
Kill
me.
me. Yeah. No, she also doesn't want that because that's how much it could be murdering.
Yeah, it's just I would very none of which involve Ava dying. Wait, why is
Yeah.
Ava dressed as a as soon as Spyro starts to open his mouth, it just plump, looks at Jude. Please cast silence on your father.
If Jude fails, I can cast it as a cleric of Farika, because even I have learned when to keep my mouth shut.
Meanwhile, Merchant's mom is Merchant is like, is everything alright in there? Yes, mother.
Yes, mother, don't worry, just telling the guests how to be polite and
Just updating
gentlemanly.
just updating them on the rules of engagement of the house, you know.
Oh no. I just thought about something.
What?
The party's just like, okay, yeah, this is nice. Nothing's gone off without a hit. Like, everything has gone off without a hitch. It's great. Then we see, oh, wait, the Minotaurs, the bringing in the spiced wine.
This could be a problem. Because everyone in the party knows Tauros loses his loses his filter when he's in his cups.
Right, but he's not in his cups much. He drinks a respectable amount.
Yeah, but still, it's just a oh no.
No, I'm imagining the oh no because their shot glasses of wine are actually like steins to the shorter members of the party.
You mean everyone else?
Literally everyone else. Yeah, just like the downing steins of wine. They all just like, oh, this is a good starter.
Yeah. Ava's just quietly like, if I could get through this without there being a mess, I can get through any diplomatic situation. I've got this.
That's how Ava trains for diplomacy. Just goes to Tauros's parties.
Eventually, we just the Ava. Why diplomacy practice? What do you mean? If I can survive, if I can get through a party with your mother without causing an incident. I can get through anything.
Yeah, but again, the way we're talking, really, we're really hounding on Murdrin. Murdrin isn't that bad.
Yeah,
She's
she's a very nice lady. She's just also terrifying.
eh, the same way Tauros was terrifying when he first came to Akros, thinking he could just walk on in.
It's like everything will be completely fine. 5 minutes later, Ava. Okay, so hi.
Hi.
um,
Was that a normal a crowing greeting or?
no, it was not.
In all honesty, I did tell them I was a priest. I can't believe how ignorant they are, but
Well, if it helps, I've volunteered to be your escort for the rest of your stay in the city.
fine, fine. And the rest was history.
Yeah, I believe the thing she said next was, "Now I believe I know a good inn we could go to."
And Taurus is just like, a drink would be nice.
Cue them discovering the rest of the party mid shenaniganery.
And he just looked at it and just go, are those yours?
Long suffering sigh of just yes.
It was just like, I see. Well, glad to help, I suppose. Because Tauros being signed up for this, not really voluntarily,
Yeah,
he got drafted.
to put it nicely.
Yeah, to put it nicely, he got drafted. To put it meanly, he was kidnapped. But, but in all reality, just like, oh, I'm not gonna be with them long. This is fine. 6 months later, like, it hasn't
Oh
been.
god.
Wait, how long has it been? Is
Not
it like 6 months? It's not long. It's not a year. It hasn't been a year yet.
right.
I think it's been like maybe 3 months.
Mumsy just brought up something.
Oh no, what did Mumsy bring up?
Tauros getting
Yes.
enough sheets to the wind he lets slip about the druids.
Okay, no, I want to try and say this in Taurus's voice,
Oh,
if you don't mind.
oh god. I'll be
3 months.
3 months. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
3 months later, he went from I don't know these people to these are my friends. I would willingly die.
Okay, Taurus. I got laid in a tree with multiple people.
And his mother is just having a small heart attack in a corner. His dad proud but also deeply confused, and Ava just slowly pouring herself more wine.
Yeah, like Tauros will never tell his parents about the Druids of Tur. The only way he would is if the Druids of Tur, for some reason, are in Melitus.
And
And
one of them recognizes him. Good
yeah,
morning, darling. How are you? Uh, Paul and I had the same idea, it turns out. But I did manage to get her something nice. I love you, darling. Yeah, it's just, yeah, just. Ava, meanwhile, is quietly going, please, nobody bring up Menelaus, nobody bring up Menelaus, and everything will be fine. Door opens, she hears the distance. Menelaus, good to see you. Ava, someone please kill me.
yeah, because with Tauros' parents and him being very staunch supporters of Meletis, because hey, Meletis gave them a new life where they're seen as equals.
Yeah, they'd probably, without a doubt, invite some of the people of
The 12.
to their Christmas party.
Yeah, it's just
Cute.
like,
And Ava is slowly dying inside. It's just someone,
yeah,
please put me up against a wall and just.
oh, because Asterios was friends with Hero. They were colleagues.
Which was just a smidge awkward.
Yeah, and also Cadmus's uncle, but not Menelaus's father.
That would be just way too awkward.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Menelaus's family, his dad or mother has two brothers, or at
Yeah,
least some other siblings.
yeah. That would be funny though. What Mumsy just wrote down.
Oh no, what mom's you're right. And he walks in with a butler on Tauros. You have some hands the son to Tauros, would just the look on his face would be a mix of joy and Frika, please strike me down right here. Come on, no balls, do it.
And his mother would kill him.
No, she just. I feel like he would get that glare that all mothers can do, where you can feel it even when they're not looking at you.
It's like it's like, hey Taurus, why do I feel the room just got warmer? My mother is displeased. How do you know? She's not even in this room. I know things.
Just Tauros gets handed the sun. I feel disturbance in the forest. Oh, that's called joy, Tauros. No, it's called a mother's wrath.
Taurus! Well, it's been nice knowing you all.
I have made peace with Farika. I shall welcome Erebos with open arms.
Meanwhile, Ava's just standing there like, what?
Don't worry, I will try not to kill you if I somehow become a returned.
Okay.
Tauros hands Ava the kid. Watch them.
Wait, why
For
am I
death
on
is.
babysitting duty?
You're the only female I really know. That's not Tanya.
I don't know what to do with children.
You don't? He just takes the baby back. I do. I'm a medicus. Jeez, it's not that hard.
And I'm a soldier. What on earth makes you think I know what to do with them?
Freaking can I go for chemical castration? No, that'd be Taurus if he somehow ends up with 5 kids. Just like I don't know what happened. Why? What caused this? Why am I like this?
Yeah. Oh god. Of course there's the fact that they probably invite poor Cadmus.
Yeah, Cadmus is just. I could just see Cadmus like, okay, I got invited to their party.
I'll,
Rudrin's
att-
my boss.
I'll
Let's
attend to
see.
be polite. Sees the Theros crew just sees quote unquote Evan sitting there holding a cup and just looks at him and just does the don't react.
And while in Menelaus, not Menelaus, Cadmus's mind, you just hear, "How could this happen to me? I made my mistake."
Spyro's just like, can I hold them?
Uh,
Yeah, it's just.
but then, how they kept the little guy. Tauros would not trust his child to Spyro. I'm sorry.
Or, or any of the satyrs.
Yeah, any satyr, really. It's
Q,
not because he hates them,
he
but it's
just
also
he knows them.
yeah. Cadmus sees Merchant losing her mind over a grandchild. Oh, she's
She's going to be a pain to work with tomorrow.
yeah, just like I can't believe my son did this. Can you believe Taurus was so dumb-headed?
Cadmus quietly sips his drink. No, no, I can't. Remembers the it storm that was. I don't think Merchant knows Tauros ever got kidnapped.
He doesn't.
And it's gonna stay that way as long as we can help it.
Well, unless Cadmus was the little snitch.
Yeah, unless Cadmus spills the beans, nobody knows.
That Tauros knows and is disappointed.
In himself.
No, not in himself. In that, what I do love that is something Tauros does take pride in.
Yeah.
And that's that they had to drag him.
It's like, why are you so pleased with yourself? They had to drag me.
I didn't make it easy for them at all. I was literally dead weight.
That's
all
also
325 pounds.
they also had to drag you.
Yes, but in dragging me, you were able to find me faster.
Yes, I suppose that is true.
Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it on my via live streams before, but yes, Tauros is canonically over 300 pounds of muscle.
And armor.
And armor. And thanks to Ava, there is no fat nowhere on this boy.
Ava put him through hell training. Why, you ask? Well, he asked nicely.
Yeah, he literally asked, like, hey, could you help me be more athletic? Like, I know I'm naturally strong, but...
And Ava's just like, oh, I thought you'd never ask. 5 minutes later. Well, like the next day. Ava, if you're trying to kill me, you'd tell me, right? Yes, of course, Tauros. Keep going.
Apparently, that has become one of your favorite lines I've ever improved.
It was perfect. Because
Thank
to a
you.
normal person, a crow in military training might feel like attempted murder.
Right, but now Tauros just sees that as maybe a warm up, or two, a okay workout. Like you could do better, but
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a trip.
yeah. But the only Spyro has no fear. His one fear being trained by Tauros and Ava at the same time.
Yep. I will say this in an episode I really hope gets out soon. You guys are going to get a real sneak peek into Tauros' personality. It's not fun in there.
Yeah. You do see inside the mind of Tauros, and it's not the comedic axolotl black void. It is worse.
Yee.
Yeah. Just leaving
Spyro
it.
would never ask for training. It will kill him.
Would never ask for. Well, he has kind of asked for training from Tauros, but that's just how to use a shield.
It's like, can you show me how to use a shield? Sure.
Like so, and they haven't done any training yet.
Well,
Eventually,
to be fair,
they will.
shenaniganery occurred, and they haven't exactly been able to.
Yeah, but once they find like time, like you know what, we can actually relax a bit. Tauros is gonna go to Spyro, just like, all right, let's do that training. Wait, what? All right, Spyro, here's a shield. I'm gonna use my mace. Dodge or block.
Ah!
Well, Ava's training is very precise, very militaristic. Taurus's training, I think I can sum up with a line from a movie.
Oh.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Oh dear.
It is very unorthodox training.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, Ava did teach him archery, but that's a whole other kettle of fish.
And it was Taurus's idea to train Spyro to use a shield. Spyro just liked it. It probably thinks it's going to be easy. It will not be easy.
Spyro thinks he'll have a good time.
Yeah, just like with archery and Ava. It was a pretty decent time.
Yeah,
But here's a,
Ava likes to think she did a good job teaching Spyro.
well, with shield training, it's very hands-on.
Yeah.
Like Taurus will be like, okay, like this is the proper footwork, this is the form. But form alone doesn't help. You have to get to know how to use it. I'm going to be swinging at you.
Wait, what? Ah!
Yeah. Then he asks Ava to like, all right, Ava, use your bow. Shoot Spyro. See if he can block an arrow.
Ava, excuse me?
I'm training him to use a shield.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, thanks.
Just, oh, okay. Hey, you let Jude know we're doing this, right?
Oh yeah, Jude knows. Jude knows.
Oh, good. Because otherwise, it's been really nice knowing you.
Right, right.
Because we all wholeheartedly believe that if Jude catches anybody, though dear Spyro's going to need to know how to do the Just Our Family technique of run away!
I swear, wait, what arrow enters his ribs? Ah!
Ava. Oops.
Yeah. Uh, and Mumsy, it is dodgeball, not doucheball. But yeah, Spyro probably does know the secret Joestar family technique. Run away!
Yeah. And as much as we joke about it, I at least do think Spyro is a brave person, just. I mean, he's still here with the party.
Yeah, which that alone is impressive because he has a horse that hates him.
Well, it's not the bit about the horse, it's like he has decided to stick around.
That true is also astonishing because being an adventurer in Theros, I think, is on par with being a monster hunter in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, probably.
If okay, what's wrong with you?
Why are you like this? Did somebody just not. What issues are you working through that this is your career choice?
Yeah, well, if you asked Taurus at the beginning, hey, why are you like this? Why are you doing this with the crew? He'd be like, this can become a payday for me real fast. Now it's just like, oh, why are you still sticking around? Because I gotta save the world.
Oh,
We're heroes. It's what we do.
how would he get that horse to stop hating him?
Bribery. That's the only thing I can see is bribery.
Yeah, just bribe the bejesus out of the animal.
Though I would love one thing.
But.
If like as the did you speak with animals talking to Fotina? And Taurus goes, "Hey, you think I could ride Fotina real quick? My legs are getting a bit tired." And the horse just looks at Aslan like, "Please, God, no!"
And I have no clue how the. Yeah, just. You're
Apples, apple.
welcome! Okay,
No,
you're welcome!
but you know what? Since this is Christmas themed, and we talked about the Pharaoh's Cruise Christmas, uh, what Christmas traditions do you have?
Well, my grandmother has this little ceramic Christmas village she loves to put up, and getting her a new little house for one of those is my grandfather's. I can't think of anything else to get her.
Oh,
I think it's either that or a fabric store gift card.
no. But is that like your only tradition,
Oh no
or?
no no! We have others. We have others. There's going to our church and doing the lighting of the and doing the lighting of the little Advent wreath thing, doing the 9 readings and 9 carols service. My grandparents love that.
That's nice. Now some family traditions I like to do with my family is on Christmas Eve you can open one gift early.
Okay, interesting.
Yep, open one gift early. It's a tradition my mom did with her parents, and it's one that she does with me. And if I ever have kids, it's one that I'll do with them.
Aw.
Because it's just like, okay, you can open one gift, but you only get this one gift. You have to wait till Christmas for the others. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So you gotta really think. Like, which one should I do? And if the gift is from someone and they're around when you open the gift, they have a choice to say, no, you cannot open that gift early.
Okay.
But then Christmas
Because there
morning,
might be a go with it you're not aware of yet.
right, exactly. Or they want that one to be a very special Christmas gift.
Right.
Well, in the morning, my Christmas morning occasionally starts at maybe 3 a.m. some days, some
Because
years.
the dog requires walkies.
No, because I just get up early.
Oh.
Like, sleeping until 8 a.m. is really sleeping in for me.
Oh. Okay.
And you cannot open gifts until everyone is awake. That's another rule. Then, when everyone is awake and everyone's ready, you pass out the gifts, and then, after all the gifts are passed out, you draw from a hat. There's 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3.
And
Whoever,
that's the order of something, I'm guessing?
yep, that's the order of who opens their gifts first.
Ah, interesting.
Then after that's done, my dad usually likes to on Christmas likes to make his breakfast casserole.
That sounds
And
delightful.
it is. And then after that, this year we're going to, enjoy our gifts for a while until it becomes like 4-ish, 5-ish, 6-ish. It depends every year. And then we'll go to my grandma's. So we have Christmas with mom's side of the family.
Aw.
And it's mom's side because dad's side of the family doesn't really get together for Christmas.
Ah.
But yep, then we're gonna do that. Open the gifts there, say thank yous and everything. Then go home and Sleep. Well, I have to go home this Christmas. Sleep. But before I sleep, I have to set my alarm because I work the day after Christmas.
Ah, yeah. Christmas doesn't start at Felix's house until Mom has had coffee.
Aw.
That's just
Yeah.
sensible for continued survival.
It's kind of funny that you say that because in my household, mom's usually the first one up, and she would just be up at like 2 a.m., 1 a.m., just be like, "Oh, it's morning, time to have my cup of coffee." The order that wakes up, it's usually mom, then me, then dad.
Ah.
Some years it does get mixed around, but it does usually go mom, me, dad. But there is one person that gets up before all of us.
Your dog?
The dog, Sophie. And this will be her second Christmas with us.
Aww.
Yeah, she's adorable. We do have a special Christmas collar we put on her that has some jingle bells on it that looks like a jester's collar.
That's absolutely precious.
It is, and she is precious. Uh, but this year, I decided to embrace my inner Takis and be a little shit with a gift because I wrapped one of my dad's gifts and I was like, there's more I could do with this. So I stuck it in a box. I taped that box shut and I wrapped that gift. So he'll open this big box, unwrap it, open it, look, and see another gift wrap box.
And just be quietly looking at you like, what?
No, quietly looking at me and probably say, and I quote, really? Well, go, yeah, really.
So it's
And
just, yeah, usually in my family, it's, we all get up. We, now that, now that Ben's around, he's usually the first one up.
and I'm sorry to interrupt real quick, but no, Mumsy, it is not the salted caramel. Because Sophie got to that first.
And was a bit wider for her efforts.
Yes, she was, and I was disappointed.
It's like, dog.
My father-in-law always says the same thing for each present. Is it a hat? 1 year, Mumsy. That's what you should just get him. Get him nothing but different kinds of hat.
Just for its and giggles.
Yeah, exactly. Like in the super small box, but there's no way it's a hat. It's just like a Lego hat.
This sounds like a recipe for mayhem.
Hey, with Felix not being in the call, someone has to be the little chaos instigator.
Fair enough, fair enough. He loved it and hated me at the same time.
Oh, that reminds me of the hat my dad got 1 year.
Oh.
I believe mom found it. Um, and it was a running joke until he became old enough to actually use it.
Oh.
Because my dad got gray at a younger age than most.
Ah.
And a cashier, bless her heart, looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I almost forgot your senior discount."
Ooh.
And he was not yet eligible to get a senior discount.
Oof.
And my mom and I found that hilarious when he came home legitimately upset about it because he was just like, oh, come on. So, mom got him a hat one year once he did become eligible for a senior discount, and the hat just says, don't forget my senior discount. Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
what about my husband? Um,
So, how's he usually on Christmas?
oh, he loves it.
Of course, I'm not surprised.
I'm I'm going to say this honestly about myself. I'm a bit pokey to get up in the morning.
Oh.
It's like, honey, it's morning. But
Aww.
usually I am up and coherent enough in decent season to be downstairs for breakfast. And in my family, it's a yes, we're going to do presents in the morning, but you have to have had your breakfast first.
Yeah, well, with my family, it's backwards. It's gifts, then breakfast.
Well, my granddad's on very much a schedule when it comes to food, so
Ah.
woohoo! But yeah, hi Ren, and don't worry about being late. It's fine. Basically, when I started walking, that's there are some things I could say about that fact, Mumsy. Basically, Crow. The minute Mumsy started walking is when Mumsy's dad started going gray.
All I can say, he sensed the curse. That's why I went gray early, because
Yes,
he
I was
sensed the
3 when I
curse.
started walking. Eh, everybody does everything in their own time.
Yeah, but again, Mumsy, it's probably because of the curse. Speaking of the curse, what weird thing happened today, Mumsy? It's always something different.
Probably nothing too odd. Have you
He
tried
did.
doing weekends? So be more available. So I can give it a go. Um, I just sometimes have other things going on with my schedule.
Oh, that's his light bulb died, and he had to get a new one. That's not really anything dramatic.
Light bulb.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's very mild for Mumsy.
Yeah, not every day is a day of the curse flaring up.
Feels like it though.
I still cannot believe the fact that at one point he successfully got a D4 stuck up his nostril.
Well, if you eat a D20, you just become a very slow dice tower.
Nope.
I cannot claim responsibility for creating that one. That was uh, someone I follow on Twitter.
Of course it was.
Let me find the right name because I kind of do want to credit them with that because it made me think. Yeah, it was Warlock, a D&D audio drama.
cool.
Yeah.
Only thing that's happened today.
What happened yesterday, Mumsy?
Probably nothing too interesting.
I know Mumsy yesterday had a bit of a migraine.
Yeah. I remember him mentioning that.
You know what would be a fun idea someday, Susan?
What?
When you have enough time someday, drawing one of the incorrect quotes we've generated with the Pharaoh's crew.
Yeah, that would be funny as all get out.
I think that'd be a good April Fool's Day stream.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. First, we'd have to pick a quote.
Yeah, which we've had a lot of golden ones.
Yeah.
Like this is one of my favorite incorrect quotes. Tauros. Ava, no. Ava. Ava, yes. So simple, but it's so them.
Yep.
And this is, I don't think I've sent you this one, so I'm just gonna read it to you, Susan.
Okay.
Ava, with a gun to Taurus's head. What happens if I pull this trigger? Heaven? Taurus, bold of you to assume I'll go to heaven.
Thinks about some of the shenanigans the party's gotten up to. Okay, fair.
Yeah. A personal favorite of mine is the get help plan.
And it was just like, I hate this so much. Thoughts on
Taurus
a
get
thoughts on a Momono based on Krampus? Oh dear.
Momona. What is that?
Monster Girl.
I'm looking up Krampus Monster Girl right now.
Brace yourself, you may see something weird.
I hope I do.
Well, it's your funeral. If there is one,
They've done it.
yep.
Oh, jeez, they've done it.
Well, I guess. Which time they look? No. It's a reference to a scene from a Marvel movie.
I did too, and I forgot safe search. Oh boy, someone decked someone in Holly. Like I'll send some to you, Susan.
Oh boy.
And this one. But yeah, Rule 34 at work, ladies and gentlemen. Rule 34.
Or well, a subset of Rule 34.
I didn't expect it to to be real. Yeah, and things happen.
The internet is a wild and wacky place. Sometimes, though, it is also a place in dire need of some kind of religion.
Right, because again, Rule 34 on the internet exists, but unfortunately, that also means Dice Sesh exists on the internet.
I haven't seen anything of that nature. Uh,
Nor do I think I'd want to.
Morbid curiosity for me, but it's
Fair.
also a. Oh boy, here we go again.
Especially if it involves Ava.
Yeah, that's. I'm not gonna say it's a do not do. I'm just gonna say it's gonna feel weird for me. but
Right, because
like, I
that's
would.
your character.
Yeah, but still, I would be curious to see how different people interpret Ava's appearance.
Yeah, like same thing I have with Tauros, because I didn't really describe him until, he got official art.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody expects this shenaniganery to be. Mumsy,
I'm
did
not
you
going to read
forget
that
you? Did you forget your filter again?
I don't believe Mumsy was born with a filter. It's just a guess.
No, no, pretty sure he was.
Migraine is still in play. The migraine is overriding the filter. Okay, glad to know.
ah, yeah. Only slightly still. Okay. That's a
Hmm.
small comfort, I suppose.
So,
And
I don't know how to feel about this, Susan.
what?
On Netflix, Supernatural is now listed as retro TV.
Well, it is a show that's had a very long lifespan.
Yeah, but uh
You don't know how to feel about it.
being retro, yeah. It's the same way I felt about that Santa comic I sent you with how do you see every child in the world?
Just.
Yeah, the Eldritch Santa, as I like to put it.
I just this does not feel right. Enjoy the chaos. Well, it was good to have you.
Soon via Krampus Momona. Yeah, it was interesting to see the different takes on Krampus.
Yep. Thunk. Just assumed I smashed my head in because I don't know, I can't sure because I'm accident prone. Who would have thunk it? Well, when you say that, Mums, do you want us to be honest or do you want us to be kind?
Why not both?
You radiate accident prone, Mums. I'm not sure how to say it the other way.
Yeah, Mumsy, you are very accident prone. Honest is fine. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Got the TV back on the wall. Yay! Don't ask why the TV was down in the first place. I can make an educated guess, so it would not be necessary, but thank you for offering.
Did I miss anything?
What?
Did I miss anything?
No, not really.
Okay. And sure, let's have context for Cadmus
And him handling
with
the
the
un
Pirates of Theros.
i.e. the unfortunate souls who are here now. With a sigh and a keg of fireball, most likely. Yep.
So I was bored, so I looked up Chibi Krampus.
It's adorable, isn't it?
It's adorable!
Well, I can't really think of anything else to do with her, so.
Is there a possible way to do like glowing effects on the candles?
Oh, yeah, I could probably do that.
You know, just to make them pop a bit more?
Yeah, I could definitely do that. Eyedropper. Ba-doo. Airbrush.
And maybe have the background be like a black street, you know, like at night. Just
I'll put in I'll work on that at a different point.
all right, just an idea, you know. Because I do think a glow effect would add a little spice.
So, so these people successfully inflicted more chaos upon Melitus than the Theros crew. That's
So
just
Melitus,
that's just impressive.
no. So Melitus has fallen. Uh,
Maybe not in entirety.
probably all Sandy. The philosophers are in the bar. The barkeepers are in the temples. The temple keepers are also in the bar. Cats with dogs. Just utter chaos. Mass hysteria.
Well, it also depends heavily on the flavor of the chaos. Like, if it's just well intentioned, accidental chaos, like what the Theros crew was inflicting, like 90% of the chaos is because we couldn't help but get involved.
Some chaos happened because we did get involved.
Yes, because we just wanted to help.
For better or worse.
Yeah, it's like, we have arrived. What are you here to do? Help.
Or do our version of helping.
Hey, all things aside, we did a fairly good job of it.
Depending who you ask.
Well, Cadmus is just himself.
Right.
Who cares if he's convinced we're menaces? We aren't.
Uh,
We
I
didn't make
mean,
the problem worse.
there we go. That I'll agree with.
Yeah. We didn't make it any worse than it already was. Yeah. Nothing the Theros crew did made anything worse than it already was. You know what? Heck with it. I do not know what to do for my background, so I'll just put in some colors.
Okay.
I think the Theros crew does help we tried our best. It's not our fault there was a murder.
And in all fairness, Harrow started it. He was the instigator, and he would have gladly attempted serial killing.
Yeah, that's I think kind of the thing that a lot. I think that's kind of the thing that Cadmus might have forgotten about a little bit.
Like, hey, Cadmus, believe it or not, we actually saved your life.
Right, because that device was going to suck the ambient mana out of everything around it. And guess what Nextborn are considered? Walking ambient mana.
Yeah, yes, Mumsy, fire rat in the basement. Who does that? No one's sane.
Yeah, like, what if you need to have the furnaceman down there?
Yeah. And also, I don't like how help is in quotation marks because the There's crew did genuine help.
Yeah, we did the best we could with what we had to work with. We just did not have much
To
to
work
work
with.
with. In this, yeah, I think he means the pirates he was speaking of just wanted to help in their own special way, but in the end they kind of made things worse.
I'll give the crew this. At least they didn't make things worse.
Okay. Yeah. It's just We mean well. I think the rallying call of everyone involved in the misadventures of Theros is just, we mean well.
Yeah, this is why they are chaotic good.
We mean well, but sometimes things just don't go according to plan.
Things don't go well.
Yeah. Well, I can't really think of anything else to do with her, so, thank you all very much for stopping by. And, I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.
Bye.